Hey guys, when you get time, check out the shop. I've got all kinds of different designs. I believe I got over 100 designs now on hoodies, shirts, masks, posters, throw blankets, you name it, I've probably got it. Just check it out sometime.
Proof we did not land on the moon. This suit right here is the suit of Neil Armstrong, displayed for the first time in 50 years since the Apollo 11 moon landing. That is a picture of the first step man took on the moon. This is the same suit at a different angle where you can see the footprint of the boot that does not match whatsoever to the first step man apparently took. So for all my believers, make this make sense.
They've just developed the first DNA hard drive Microsoft has. 1 gram of DNA can store 433 petabytes of data. So they've created a digital DNA hard drive. So now we have the capability of transferring consciousness into a storage capacity. We can literally take a skin cell from your body, create a clone of you up to whatever age specified, and then transfer your consciousness from your body, your mind, into that new avatar.
There's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. We can't explain how they moved, their trajectory. They did not have an easily explainable pattern.
If you're in Minnesota, I got something special for you. I'm out here right now. This thing is out here, just watch, hold on, I'm about to show you right now. If you're out in Minnesota, go outside and look up. Oh my goodness, do you see that? Let me tap on it, hold on, let's zoom in. Do you see that? In Minnesota, it is crystal clear, oh my goodness. Do y'all see that? Step outside right now if you're in Minnesota and check this out.
That's a UFO as clear as you can see in Oklahoma City, baby. That ain't no airplane.
If you want to know who's running the world behind the scenes, look no further than the $1 bill. If you take that symbol and move it over to where the pyramid is, you'll be surprised what you see. You see where the points connect, it goes M, A, S, O, N, spelling out Mason. I suggest you look into what these symbols mean, what Mason means and what it stands for. I tell you this not to bring fear to you, but to expose the evil that's in the world that you might be blind to, so that hopefully you could turn to the truth, which is Jesus, Yeshua, God's Son that he sent for us to be forgiven of our iniquity, so that we shall not die, but have everlasting life.
The parallel universe McDonald's. Scientists have proven there are an infinite number of parallel universes, and some people are slipping between one and another. And a few of those people have found proof of the parallel universe McDonald's, like this one with a single arch that only sells ice.
In this universe, McDonald's red and yellow. Those are its brand colors. I know it's gold for golden arches, but it's really yellow, let's be real. But these colors might not be the same in other universes. Like, take this fries container, blue and yellow.
Here's a McDonald's with turquoise arches. And here's a McDonald's with one arch that sells fresh beef. I've never seen that in one of our McDonald's. This parallel universe McDonald's sells the red and black burger. I wonder if any still have the McDLT, baby. This is absolute proof of travel to a parallel universe, Pooskies. Shabadoo!
This is an unsolved mystery where the only explanation might be that alternate realities do exist. A businessman shows up to a Japanese airport, hands over his passport, and the ticketer routinely asks him, "Where are you from?" He responds, "I'm from the country of Torrid." This leaves the ticketer a little confused because he's never heard of a country called Torrid. He calls over his manager and asks him where Torrid is, and he says he's never heard of it either. The man points to a place on the map saying that's where Tord is located, but after further investigation, there is no Tord on the map at all. After some more questions, the man starts to get a little angry and he says, hey, I'm just here for business. Call the hotel and the business owner I'm supposed to be meeting and they'll confirm who I am. So they call the businessman he's supposed to meet and he says he has no idea who the man is. Then they call the hotel and they say they have no reservation under that man's name. This led to the officers having to detain the man overnight until they could figure out who he was. And that's where things got a little weird. This is an unsolved mystery where the only explanation might be that alternate realities do exist. So the officers detained the man overnight while they searched for more answers, but they couldn't find any record of this man or Tord ever existing. They decided it must be some kind of elaborate hoax and went to question the man some more, but when they got in the room, he had completely vanished. What made it even more confusing is that all of his belongings that were locked away in a completely separate room had also disappeared. This has led to many theories, including one that maybe he just walked through a black hole and went back to his reality. Or maybe he was just a con man somehow, but to get his belongings would have been really hard. What ended up really bothering the officers is that alternate realities was a little bit far-fetched. Him getting out and getting his belongings was pretty much impossible, so the only psychological reasoning is that somehow they all suffer from mass hysteria. There isn't really a lot of facts to go on, but what do you think happened to the man? Do you think it was an alternate reality?
Guys, I feel like not enough people are talking about the fact that the government right now is releasing and disclosing literally the craziest information they have ever released to the public, literally in history. 2 days ago, the former head of the UFO program at the Pentagon said that they had recovered materials from UFOs, meaning UFOs have crashed and that the government has collected, quote, exotic materials from them. Also, just a few days ago, former President Barack Obama confirmed the existence of UFOs. Just a few days ago, the Pentagon also confirmed this video is real of a UFO flying into the water. Not just that, they are saying that these objects have the ability to travel the same way they do underwater as they do in air, and presumably the same way they can travel in space. And they haven't even released the official debrief to Congress that is due in June. Guys, if you're interested in this stuff, make sure you follow my Instagram, follow me, I post daily updates on this stuff.
You think this is how the pyramids were built? I feel bad for you. Don't tell me that they were stronger back then. It doesn't matter. The Egyptian pyramids would be difficult to construct today. 10-ton blocks? You're not gonna lift it with twigs and sticks. I'm not convinced.
TikTok, Stephen Greer's calling out industry plant Luis Elizondo, the guy you've seen on TV talking about UFOs. You know they know more than this. Listen, it's insane.
Of course, everyone on this call probably knows Luis Elizondo is a professional disinformation agent putting out false intelligence about the UFO matter in through the mainstream media.
I'm sure if Stephen Greer was to get in a rumble with this roly-poly, he would definitely win. And don't get me started on Jeremy Corbell. That's another one. Follow and like We Are the Disclosure.